Blessed be the name of the Lord. This is Pastor Michael from God is Enough Ministry, a division of Life Application, Apostolic Bible Church. Happy Sunday to you once again, and may you celebrate many Sundays to come in Jesus' name. Today I would like to share the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 1 to 18. But before we go into the word, do please join me on YouTube through Pastor MikeTV and also on Facebook. And do please subscribe. The topic for today is Entrusted Stewardship. Entrusted Stewardship. A faithful steward is the person who believes or behaves like a servant, who will be held accountable. Who will be held accountable. Good and faithful steward engages the what? The wisdom and talent God has given them, and use that talent to serve God's kingdom. By so doing, you will be investing your God-given resources wisely. Thus, the love of Christ compels you to be fearful of God and to serve the Lord without compromise. The notion that you should be paid because the pastor is paid is simply compromising and simply compromising your stewardship by muzzling the ox while treading the grass. After all, you said, the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 13 stated, don't you know that those who perform the temple, those who perform the temple service, eat what belongs to the temple, and that those who minister at what? At the altar also does what? Share in the what? In the sacrificial offerings. Well, it's true, but it is the preacher's right. It is the preacher's right. Note that it is okay for ministers to do what? To either make or not make full use of the right or of their right in the gospel when they are serving, or when they serve as obligation has been what? Has been imposed on them without other what? Means. Without other means of livelihood. The highway of holiness is for those who does what? Who walk on that way. Meaning, the redeemed of the Lord. They will be what? They will enter. They will enter Zion with singing and what? And everlasting joy will crown their heads. Everlasting joy will crown their heads. Our first parents failed in their stewardship of the Garden of Eden. They failed in their stewardship of the Garden of Eden to walk it and to use it wisely. And that brought about the fall of man. Christian stewards embrace inclusiveness, and as such, committed to do what? To selfless service in the cause of our God. Why is this? Because it's an obligation. It's an obligation. Faithful steward engages the what? The gift God has given unto them to serve God's kingdom with thanksgiving to God. Underline the word thanksgiving. That simply means with your tithes and offerings. The Lord truly stated that He will set them over all that they have. Meaning, to give them their what? Their portion at the right time. To give them their portion at the right time. Well, brethren, the question now is, are you a faithful and wise steward? Are you a faithful and wise steward? Well, brethren, I'll stop right here for now. Until next time when we shall meet again. But do please remember that God is...
Before you leave, here's what's new at God is Enough Ministry. We see that many of you have questions after viewing our videos. So here is your opportunity to ask your questions regarding any of our topics by sending an email to pastormiketv@gmail.com. Thank you! And as always, please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video with your family and friends. Thank you for watching. See you next week, Sunday.